APSP acknowledges the traditional owners of country throughout Australia. We pay our respects to elders, past, present, and emerging. I'm Channa Vijayasinghe, CEO of the Accounting Professional and Ethical Standards Board, and welcome to this video on the history and philosophy of the reissued APES 320 quality management for firms that provide non-assurance services. We will have further installments on key revisions and implementation in the coming weeks. For over 40 years, Australian accounting firms have been subject to quality control requirements in various forms, starting from APES 4 and 5 in 1982. Then when APSP commenced in 2006, the board reissued APS 5 as APES 320 quality control for firms and applicable to all firms. Due to declining global audit quality concerns, the International Auditing and Assurance Standards Board, or the IAASB, developed quality management standards ISQM 1 and 2, which were issued in December 2020. APSP considered whether APES 320 should conform with ISQM 1 and 2 in light of, firstly, the AUASB adopting the IAASB standards as ASQM 1 and 2 for Australian assurance practices. 2, the fundamental shift in professional obligations under the IAASB standards. And 3, the lack of evidence that the existing APES 320 was not fit for purpose for non-assurance services. APSP believed quality management standards for non-assurance services needed to be simpler, scalable, and have a focus on sole practitioners and small to medium practices. As such, APSP decided to refocus and reissue APES 320 to apply to non-assurance services with high-level alignment with ASQM 1 to assist firms performing assurance and non-assurance services. We used over 80% of the existing requirements to minimize disruption to firms and removed assurance-based material for simplification and as they are addressed in ASQM 1. We have also developed a mapping table showing you the changes between the existing APES 320 and the new APES 320. The final standard was issued in February 2022 with a commencement date of 1st January 2023. So what is the philosophy behind the revised APES 320? Policies and procedures required by the new APES 320 reflect a risk assessment already performed by APSB to address general engagement risks that occur in most non-assurance practices. Firms must comply with each requirement unless it is not relevant to the firm's nature and circumstances. For example, if you're a sole practitioner with no staff, then you do not need to comply with personnel-related requirements. The standard enables you to establish additional policies and procedures if necessary due to your firm's nature and circumstances, such as size or engagement complexity. The quality management system aims to provide reasonable confidence that firms comply with professional standards, laws, and regulations, and that engagement outputs are appropriate in the circumstances. The philosophy in APES 320 differs from the continuous risk assessment process in ASQM 1, as the majority of non-assurance services, such as compilations, taxation or valuation services, have a different risk profile to audit engagements. Please visit the APSP website for the standard, basis for conclusions, and in particular the mapping table, as most of your existing policies and procedures can be rolled forward, and this will save you time and costs of implementing the reissued APES 320. Please watch out for our next installment that will focus on the key APES 320 revisions. Thank you for watching this video.